Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss about the quantum chemistry. This is a new topic which we will discuss for semester purpose and competitive purpose. Quantum chemistry. Quantum chemistry, right? So before going to this, we will discuss some basic concepts so that we will useful for further. So all of you know that EMR, right? Electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation. So first, cosmic rays, gamma rays, X-rays, UV, visible, IR, microwave, and radio waves, right? So generally, these microwaves are what? So we will use it in the microwave spectra. So ESR spectra, we will use it this microwave radiation. Some competitive exams also they will ask, so which of the following radiation used in the ESR spectroscopy. So like this they will ask. You should know this basic concept of electromagnetic radiation. These radio waves are used in the NMR spectroscopy. Already you know this, right? UV and visible. So visible is what? 400 to 800 nanometers. Whereas UV is what? 200 to 400 nanometers. So UV, visible, X-rays. So generally you should observe, if you observe this from here left to right, what happens about energy? So and what happens about lambda? Lambda is wavelength, right? So generally E is equal to h nu, that already we know that E is equal to h nu. E is equal to, in place of nu I can also written as hc by lambda. So nu is equal to c by lambda. So energy and wavelength is always inversely proportional. So just if you observe here, so from this place to this place energy is decreasing, wavelength is increasing. How this you will remember means, so generally when you enter to hospital, so when you visit the hospital, so X-rays are is present, so careful about the X-rays. So X-rays are more energy, you should remember. So this is more energy, so the energy is decreasing. Like this you should remember, whenever energy is decreasing, automatically wavelength is increasing. So you should, everybody should know this. E is equal to h nu, right? So nu is nothing but c by lambda. So hc by lambda you should write, c by lambda. Energy is inversely proportional to wavelength. So energy is increasing, what? Wavelength is decreasing. So this basic you should know, everybody should know this basic. So next we will discuss light particle has dual nature, right? So light particle is dual nature. So generally what dual nature is? Particle nature is there and wave nature is there. Particle nature and also wave nature. Particle nature and wave nature. Two types of nature, that is particle nature, wave nature. So this you can write generally particle nature, wave nature. So wave nature is what? So this is what? Interference you can say. Refraction you can say. This is what? Crompton effect you can say. So light has dual nature, so that is what? Crompton effect. These contains photoelectric effect, etc. So this is generally light is dual nature. That topic we will discuss later. So that is about particle duality. We will discuss the topic later. So next, so de Broglie, right? De Broglie topic is there in the syllabus. So just we will see de Broglie means generally what? E is equal to h nu. We know that E is equal to h nu, right? This is if you will take equation 1. So E is equal to h nu. You can also write hc by lambda, right? So according to Einstein equation is what? E is equal to energy is equal to mc square, right? So for this you can write, so both are same, energy same. You can equate hc by lambda is equal to mc square, you can equate. So what happens? C gets cancelled. If you want lambda comes this side, h by mc you will get. Generally this is, so h by mc means h by p you can write. So h by p is momentum. So P is the momentum. So some more formulas are there, h by under root 2m qv 2m ke, that we will discuss in the de Broglie wavelength, de Broglie theory we will discuss. Now I am going to the topic. So in quantum chemistry we have the first heading in the syllabus copy is for MSc chemistry students who are the first year students. So first heading is the black body radiation. First heading is black body radiation. Black body radiation. So first, what is meant by black body radiation? In exams they may ask for 4 marks, right? What is, write a short notes on black body radiation you should write. So write a black body radiation. First point you should write. A body is one which can absorb all types of radiation. A body is one which can absorb all types of radiation that falls upon it. That means, so if it is, so if I will take, this is body. If I am taking, this is the black body. This is the black body. So first point is you should write in the examination. So a body is one which can absorb all types of radiation that falls upon it. So first you should write that point. In second point, experimentally a black body is best represented by hollow container with a small hole, very small hole in the wall. So you should write very small hole in the wall. So that is which absorbs all types of radiation you should write. So experimentally you should write. The second point is experimentally a body, black body is best represented by the hollow container which contains, it is a very small hole in the wall. These are the walls, very small hole in the wall. So when this body, next point you should write, when this body is heated, so it emits all types of wavelength. When it is heated, it emits all types of wavelengths. So that means the intensity of wavelengths is depends upon the temperature and as well as the wavelength. The intensity of the emitted radiation is mainly depends upon the temperature and as well as the wavelength. It is independent of the nature of the material, you can say. It is independent of the nature of the material, you can say. So this is about black body radiation. So if you will draw the graph between intensity versus temperature, you will get, well, graphs is like this. If it is T1, T2, T3, intensity versus lambda, you should write. This is on x-axis, this is on y-axis. Simply you are saying that temperature T1 is greater than, T2 is greater than, T3 you can write. So T1 is greater than, T2 is greater than T3. So that means what you are going to tell? So intensity is mainly depends upon the temperature as well as the wavelength. It is independent of the nature of the material. So black body radiation, it is generally some fundamental laws is there. Some fundamental laws of black body radiation. So in exam if they will ask, you should write, so which points we discussed initially. So those points, first point is what? A body is one which can absorb all types of radiation that falls upon it. So that is the first point. So experimentally black body is best represented by hollow container with very small hole in the wall. So that is second point you should write. So when this body is heated, what happens? It absorbs all types of wavelengths. So the intensity of emitted radiation is mainly depends upon the temperature as well as the wavelengths you can write. So it is independent of the nature of the material. So that graph you should write. So you can also extend this. So some fundamental laws of black body radiation. You should write fundamental laws of black body radiation. Fundamental laws of black body radiation. Black body radiation. Fundamental laws. So some fundamental laws. First law is Stefan-Boltzmann law. Stefan-Boltzmann law. Second law is Wien's displacement law. Wien's displacement law. So third law is what? Wien's law, you can say Wien's radiation law. And fourth one is Rayleigh-Jeans law. Rayleigh-Jeans law. So in exam, if they will ask for 6 marks, you should write 2 to 3 points for this fundamental laws. So first we will discuss Stefan-Boltzmann law. What is mean by Stefan-Boltzmann law? Directly you should write energy of the emitted radiation is directly proportional to 4th power of temperature. You should write. So first about Stefan-Boltzmann law, you should write first point. So energy of radiation is directly proportional to the 4th power of the temperature, you should write. So that means E is equal, E directly proportional to T power 4 means E is equal to, I am taking some constant sigma, that is sigma into T power 4 I am taking. So here sigma is called Stefan-Boltzmann constant. Here it is Stefan-Boltzmann law, right? You can write Stefan-Boltzmann constant. Stefan-Boltzmann constant you should write. Constant. The value of sigma is equal to 5.67 something into 10 to the power of minus 8 into joules meter power minus 2 second inverse into Kelvin inverse. So this is not required to write in the examination, but you should write this. So Stefan-Boltzmann, everybody should know this. E is equal to sigma into T power 4. So what is the second law? Second law is what? Wien's displacement law, right? Wien's displacement law. Second law is Wien's displacement law. Wien's displacement law. So in this we can say that lambda max, that is what? Maximum spectral, so wavelength it is, right? Wavelength is direct inversely proportional to temperature. So maximum, so the wavelength of maximum spectral distribution is inversely proportional to the temperature, you can say. Maximum spectral wavelength of maximum spectral distribution is inversely proportional to temperature. So that means you can write, so whenever it is there, lambda max into T you can write is directly proportional to some constant you should write. This is about Wien's displacement law. This is about Wien's displacement law. So we will discuss about Wien's law or Wien's radiation law. That is third law. Wien's radiation law. Third one is Wien's radiation law. Wien's law you should write. Wien's law. So in this, generally according to this, Wien's is given by an equation, that is energy is equal to 8 pi by lambda power 5 into e to the power of minus b by lambda t. So Wien's is given for a energy equation, E is equal to 8 pi by lambda power 5 into e to the power of minus b by lambda t, you can say. So in some books it is also given E is equal to 8 pi by hc into lambda power 5 into, you can also write e to the power of minus h nu by kt of lambda means wavelength of lambda you should write, otherwise you can, in some books they given this, in some books it is also 8 pi by lambda power 4 into e to the power of minus b by lambda t you should write. Here E is what? Energy is mainly the relation between the wavelength lambda and lambda plus d lambda. So change in the wavelength you should write. Change in the wavelength. This is about Wien's law you should write. Wien's law. So already we discussed Stefan-Boltzmann law, Wien's displacement law, then Wien's law. So next, fourth one is Rayleigh-Jeans law. Rayleigh-Jeans law. Rayleigh-Jeans law. So according to this, so directly you should write, so whenever you should write, according to, first you should write, according to equipartition energy you should write, that is E bar is equal to kT, right? Equipartition energy, E bar is equal to what? kT you should write. E bar is equal to kT. So if you will take this, E bar is equal to kT. So generally, so the number of oscillations is dn. So the dn is given by dn is equal to 8 pi by lambda power 4 into E bar. E bar value is what? Generally lambda 8 pi by lambda power 4 into d lambda I should write. D lambda I should write. D lambda. So now what I am going to write in next step. So energy density is given by E bar into lambda. E bar into d lambda is given. It is equal to dn into E bar. Dn into E bar. Now this is nothing but energy density you are saying. Energy density is equal to, so this is what number of oscillations into equipartition energy. So now you should substitute this dn bar and E bar values. What you will get? You will get, so E bar into d lambda is generally d lambda is equal to what? Dn is what? 8 pi by lambda power 4 into d lambda into what is E bar? D lambda into E bar is kT, right? So this is generally you will get this. So here d lambda you can also cancel here. In some books E bar is equal to 8 pi by lambda power 4 into kT. So this is what? Rayleigh-Jeans law. So this is all about black body radiation. This is all about the black body radiation. In exam, if they will ask the question, you should write at least 2 laws and representation of the black body radiation you should write. So representation of black body radiation. Generally, I wanted to forgot one point about Wien's law. So the third law is what? Wien's law, right? Wien's law. This Wien's law is very good experimental fitting for low wavelengths. Low wavelengths you should write. Low lambda. So whereas Rayleigh-Jeans law is very good experimental fitting for high lambda. Here Wien's law is very experimental fitting for low lambda. So it is fails to explain the high lambda. Whereas Rayleigh-Jeans law is, so it is very experimental good for high lambda and it is fails to explain the low lambda. So that you can represent mathematically. So that is in the graphical format you will get. So if it is lambda, if I will take, if it is the intensity I will take, intensity, here it is the lambda, it is on x-axis, it is on y-axis. Generally I am taking, this is Wien's law. So this is what? This is generally it is flanks, you take flanks. Right. So generally from this some deviation is there, from this some deviation. So this you can observe, this is lambda wavelength. So wavelength is low lambda. Low lambda means what? Wien's law. Low lambda is Wien's law, I should say. Here it is what? High lambda. Compared to this is the high lambda. You can say it is Rayleigh-Jeans law. Rayleigh-Jeans law you should say. So in exam if they will ask for 4 marks or 6 marks, you should write the black body and you should write at least 2 laws of fundamental laws of black body radiation. In next video we will discuss about the Planck's quantization and Planck's theorem. So I will provide the notes at the end of the chapter. So almost my thing is the notes is also not required. Whatever the points I am teaching to you, that you should copy the same points, then directly you can write. You will get almost full marks for these questions. Thank you.